Every time I close my eyes, I can't touch the colors around me. Suddenly I realize everything I thought was impossible is here.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
We are Twilight Examiner. I'm sure you remember. Yeah.
Amanda.
And I'm Lori from Twilight Lexicon.
Nice to meet you. Finally in the face. Yeah, good to see you.
We're real people.
Yeah, I know. Get to know which character you are and bringing on today.
We are playing the French Coven. I'm playing the role of Henry, and she's playing the role of.
I'm Yvette.
And this was
Yes.
And this was a coven that Melissa Rosenberg made up?
Stephanie Meyer and Melissa Rosenberg created the French Coven for the second film. We're brand new characters, bonus characters. You don't know anything about us yet.
And that's the.
Oh, you can tell us.
So we don't know what to ask you then. So how's your night going?
Tell me more about it. The French characters. Listen, it's going to be so important watching the movie and seeing them because we appear in different spots where the stakes are very high.
Okay.
So without giving a lot away, I think the fans are going to literally love him.
Okay, so Laurent was French. Is there a tie with Laurent?
There is.
Look at those looks. They're not telling us.
All right, what was the question? I'm sorry, I missed it.
That Laurent was French.
They want to know if there's
Eddie Gapigi?
between him and our coven.
You know what?
But we can tell you, as you know, we have covens coming from all around the world. And what I can tell you is that I feel like I do have 7 new big brothers now.
Yes.
If that gives you any clue as
I think
to
she's giving you a calculation.
what team we're
there.
on.
Oh, you're going to cause quite a riot.
Our side. They are on the military side. I get it. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I want to give us something.
He's got something else.
Oh, look at her. Shoot, what can I say about the... well, here's what I can say. Listen, we have a massive dance. I'm sure you guys heard about it.
All the time.
The dance is going to be lovely. I mean, you're going to see the cast from Bill Condon to everyone doing 1-2 steps. What was the name of the song? Sweet Dreams Are Made Of?
By the Eurythmics.
That's DVD extras.
It's going to be lovely.
You'll see it on the
So
extras.
please look out for that. And we're just happy to be here. The fans are lovely. And being able to talk to them via Twitter, it's lovely.
Yeah, you both are on Twitter. So has that been good for you? I mean, have you enjoyed the experience? I have loved meeting the Twilight fans through Twitter, through, both of your blogs and such. Like, it's been really neat to get to know people, and I didn't know it would be so personal. So that's been really special to connect with fans in that way.
It's so true, sometimes some of them read my story and they write me, and then we write back and forth, and it becomes so personal, and I really enjoy that aspect of it as well. And you've been great, so thank you for everything.
We're really proud of you. We're excited to see you.
Thank you.
We're excited for new material.
Yeah, some new stuff.
And
We're so excited.
it's gonna start some rumors. It's gonna start some buzz.
This alone is a rumor.
Oh, come on!
All right,
You told me that you were. Anyway.
I was gonna keep it to fine.
Thank you guys.
Enjoy your evening.
Good to see you.
Oh, hello. Nice to see you here on the red carpet, or black carpet as it may be.
Carpet, yes. Congratulations on being the first woman to do an entire saga screenplay.
Thank you. That was my first question.
Oh, sorry.
Did you feel any responsibility going into that?
The responsibility I feel is to the fans because, God knows I didn't want to be the screenwriter who disappointed them. So that, was really, first and foremost, I wanted to bring the book to the screen in a way that, was satisfying for them.
Okay, a lot of people are curious about the imprinting scene. Obviously, this is going to be a big one in part 1. I hear it's rather sensual and not creepy at all. How did you approach writing that scene?
It was a very tricky scene to write because you can't necessarily get into the details of it, But it was really about conveying it as a spiritual experience and not of the physical body, and that was very important. And I think Bill did an amazing job. Some people are saying it was their favorite moment in the movie.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
I loved it. I loved it.
What was it like for you? This is the fourth director that you've worked with, obviously. How being that he's a writer himself, how collaborative was that experience?
I have to say, working with Bill was probably one of the best creative collaborations of my career. And I was just saying a lot because I've been doing this for a long time. And I think it's because he's a screenwriter that he has. We speak the same language, about character and theme, and he really pushed me really to go further and further with the emotional complexity of the movie. So I would work with him again in a heartbeat.
Have you ever written something that as you wrote it out, you heard it or saw it one way in your head, and then it came out completely different in the film?
All the time. But, then you sort of have to adjust. Sometimes it's better than what you had imagined, or just different, and you just have to kind of let go of what you had imagined and look at it on screen. Like, for instance, I'd imagined the wedding in my mind, and then when I got to the set and saw how beautifully it was designed and staged, I was just like, wow, I couldn't even imagine how that. So.
Speaking of the wedding, we understand that you get to be in it. How was it like? How did that decision come about, and what did you feel about that?
I just wanted to be a part of it, and after having been in this with this story for so long, I wanted to be a witness. So
Renee's friend?
well, I had made up my own. Stephanie.
Of course you made up your own story.
Well, Stephanie and I and Wick Godfrey and Bill Bannerman, we went together, and we were all in the same row, and we all just had our stories for how were we involved. And yes, I decided I was Renee's college friend from LA.
We also heard we learned tonight that another addition you made to this story, your own little personal touch, was the French Coven.
French Coven.
Amadou and Janelle told us a little bit about it.
That's the next movie, you mean?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Sorry.
Yes. Well, I got to cut away. I mean, we'll see what ends up, of course, in the final film, but I was able to cut away to what the Volturi were. I mean, the Volturi is a big threat throughout movie 2. And, we kind of want to just check in with them and see what they're up to.
Right.
So they're traveling around the world collecting a bit of an army.
Okay.
And so
They are with the Volturi.
well, not necessarily.
Oh, okay.
Because they're trying to collect them.
Okay.
The question is whether or not they succeed.
So we have to come back next year. I think we will come back next year.
Yeah, there's some really exciting new characters who, obviously the ones that are in the book, especially, are really fun to introduce, I think, to the world. So
Thank you for talking with us.
it's good to see you.
Thank you.
I died every day.